Sayonara, Wild Hearts.
I'm gonna take over for just a half a second, and we're gonna get these mushrooms.
Okay.
And I'll hand it back to you. It's fine. Just because it was something similar is there's something weird happens in this sequence in the woods with the howling wolves, the howling moons. I mean, that I need to talk about. That I don't know what it means, and maybe it comes up later in the game some more. But so far, this is the only place that I've seen it. Obviously, the music in this is we're mixing genres a little bit. It's mostly just kind of pop and airy, and some synth and stuff in there, obviously. But one thing that I noticed about these mushrooms, and that we're going to see again in a later stage, is some sampling going on here. Listen to this. Oh, I missed him again. I don't know if it's a direct, explicit sample, but it sounds
similar.
Very borderline copyright infringement inducing. And there's going to be in the next level here, some boxes are going to make very whatchamacallit? What's the word I'm looking for? Mario Kart item box.
Okay.
Kind of sounding sound effects. It's kind of odd. Hand this back over again to you now.
You got a gold one.
I did. I
got a little crown.
That one's pretty short because I think it's mostly just focused on kind of a little bouncing around mushroom gimmick.
2 cards.
Judgment and Justice are going to get slapped on the side of your motorcycle to make guns. So they just fire automatically. You don't have to press anything, but they only fire straight ahead. And you'll notice when you kill these guys, they drop more hearts for you to kind of pick up and get points out of. So you can get points by hitting them and killing them, but they also drop stuff. But then when they get all the way out there, it looks like they turn around and come back for you.
Oh.
You got risky points by being right next to one of them when he charged you, though.
Like a Galaga one?
What?
Like Galaga.
What about Galaga?
Oh, I thought that was something I was supposed to get. How do I know what I'm supposed to get? Oh, it does make it. I heard it.
If you weave left and
shoot,
kind of weave evenly left and right through those, you avoid all the shots and you shoot the little boxes that drop hearts. It's kind of it's another place that I'm talking about, but kind of the left and right, like kind of just flow of this game.
Okay.
So there's a lot of stuff that went into this game that they've talked about. Like initially, apparently the music was gonna have, the game in general was gonna be kind of darker and slower. They're gonna do kind of some different genres of music.
Been cool.
I don't know about necessarily the pace of the game, but the music. Like they talked about doing, I've read some interviews where they talked about like initially they were thinking about doing like surf rock type stuff. Well, they've had because basically this whole thing is just a mashup of a bunch of weird ideas that the developers had.
Okay.
And I guess they just kind of settled on things that they felt were more unified by the end.
Yeah.
Going, but they
I could see like the different gangs having, well, I don't know if they're really gangs, but like the different little groups having like different, there's a big old tree right there, having different, there's another one.
It's trying to help you, it's telling you to move. It's setting you up to go through all these things. When there's nothing in your way, just take your finger off the stick and stay steady, Aidan. I've noticed this when we play games, you have a tendency to just nervously left and right on things.
Okay. I just don't need to talk while I'm doing this.
I'm sure you can do it.
I don't know where I'm supposed to, okay.
There wasn't anything to do there.
Oh.
Just kind of showing you.
What was I saying? Risky.
That's basically anytime that you're right next to an obstacle, like one of the trees, or somebody shooting at you, or one of these wolves. Risky is just given when you just kind of barely dodge something.
Okay.
So far, I feel like the point amount you usually get from them is just about negligible, but I found that on Begin Again, the last one where we killed the devils.
Okay.
On that one, I found that it's almost impossible to get gold rank without just getting a ton of riskies all over the place, which is really hard.
Oh, Big Mac.
So these things will roll at you, but you can shoot them and kill them before they get to you for the most part.
Okay.
Like, as long as you just stay steady and put the shots into them.
What was that?
Now, after the barrels, they're shooting out of their eyes, but the eyes will glow before they shoot, so you know which lane. Think of this as being 3 lanes.
Right, that's kind of how I've been trying to think about it.
And again, also remember that the hearts will often be giving you guidance about where to go to avoid things.
Yeah. Oh, that one looked like a kitty. I moved.
A wolf or a dog or something. Left and right.
Yes.
There's always not always, but there's usually a very nice, even kind of rhythm to this game.
Yeah. I moved again.
You
Let
moved
me
quite
live.
You got it. There you go. Easy enough.
Risky.
Because you don't have to. You just get more points if you mash it out all the way, so you're good. Oftentimes, I've had to kind of, especially when I'm trying to get the high points on this game, I have to remember where those prompts come up. Because oftentimes the mash ones, they happen so fast you don't have time to mash unless you know they're coming. This one took me a little while to get gold on because I had to remember where all the little prompts were.
Oh no! I was trying to shoot the wolf.
No, you're good. I know what you're doing.
Okay. Shoot.
Don't worry. I mean, this game is difficult to get perfect on, so you know it's no shame in hitting some of this stuff. If you're going at a high speed, you gotta dodge through narrow little gaps pretty frequently.
If I'll just like focus and not let myself be so anxious, it becomes a lot easier.
Yeah.
I was way early on that one, but it's fine.
Generally, I've found that this game, when I've been playing it, is pretty relaxing. Initially, when I'm trying to get golds on stuff and I'm just trying to figure out how to do everything perfectly, it's pretty stuff. Well, you didn't beat it the first time.
Oh.
It just ran away.
Oh. I thought I punched it.
You punched it, but you didn't kill it. You did some damage to it.
No.
It's a big boss. You gotta do a lot more damage than that to kill it.
Okay.
So we've only gone through the chorus once, Aidan. That's not how songs work.
I forgot.
No, you're good.
But it splits the thing in the middle, so if I'll just shoot...
if you stay in the middle, shoot the thing in the middle, and then don't go to left or right. There you go.
Okay. And then jump over it, but then it... Big punch. Oh, I did it! Oh, do I break all of them at once? Oh, I get it. I gotta shoot some.
There you go, you did it.
I got bronze that time.
That wasn't too hard.
No, and the
Ran into
last
some
one I
trees,
didn't
but it
rank.
wasn't too bad.
I'm getting better at not dying. Except for that mushroom thing. Gemini? Is that
Lovers.
the one with two?
Lovers.
Oh, but like the
I couldn't tell you.
constellation.
I don't know Zodiac stuff at all. I don't know any of the Zodiac stuff. I don't know what my sign is or what it means. I've never bothered with any of that sort of stuff.
I don't know what your sign is either. I
wouldn't expect you to.
Well, okay, but like I know like
some other your friends.
Like I know mine, and I know my mom's, and I know my boyfriend's, and I know my best friends, but
this is the Tower and the Lovers, which the Tower is very underused in media that features the tarot cards, and they go like, "Oh no, disaster is coming because I drew death." Should be the Tower. The Tower represents a fall or imminent disaster.
So I can definitely fall off of this, right?
No, I don't think you can. Actually.
Oh, really?
However, you are gonna have to make some jumps here. These come at a bit of a weird speed, so
yeah.
You get used to the rhythm of this after you play it enough. I found that when I'm initially trying to kind of get the stages perfect, it's not super relaxing. Once I get used to the stage, it's actually very kind of zen-like.
Yeah.
Once I get good at them and I get to kind of that really focused state.
Okay, so that crushes you.
That's in your middle. That's in your middle lane. There's some. Yeah, there you go.
What? But the hearts told me to go there.
That was a challenge one. To kind of slip in and get them and then get out of the way again. So notice that there's a boost pad in the middle, so you get back over and get in that boost pad in the middle. Get over to the left to dodge that one. Get in the middle and
I couldn't see where it was for a second.
No, it's hard. The perspective is difficult, and you're far out.
Oh, fancy. We're flying.
And now we're getting out of here. We didn't fall down. We're going up instead.
Nope. I shouldn't have gone for it.
Nah, it's fine.
It doesn't move quite as quickly as I expected it to. I'm not gonna worry about trying to get.
You gotta know that it's there so you can go into it before it arrives. You gotta be ready for it.
Yeah.
Several of the little silver cards. You really gotta know where they are and be ready for them ahead of time because they're pretty hidden.
But like with the Zodiac stuff, like I think it's cool to know mine, but I also don't know like how much. I don't want to say stock. Yeah, okay, that works then I guess if you're gonna say it. But like it's interesting to read, but so many of like the horoscopes and things are like, you will achieve great things today. It's just like, okay.
I never even think about horoscope type stuff. I always think about zodiac signs when I do think about it in terms of like overall personality, kind of life stuff, I guess. But like I said, I barely even think about that at all.
See, and even that type of stuff, It's just like you kind of pick and choose what you like agree with.
Oh, of course.
Oh,
That's
so I was not supposed to hit that.
No, they're all so vague that you can interpret them however you want, of course. Yeah, it looks like you gotta swing you gotta like go up one ramp and then switch to the other road to pick up that silver card.
Yeet. Okay.
You gotta hit those pads to turn. That's where you're doing like your really hard, I wouldn't say drift, like a full-on skid. So you're spinning your bike around to completely change direction.
Yeah, I just didn't know where it was.
No, you're good.
Oh god. Oh!
This is our next character.
Real lesbian vibes. Sorry, and that's not a bad thing. I dig
This whole game has, I mean, obviously I haven't beaten it, so I don't know, and I don't know what the outside context of the character is, but I believe isn't this color palette like the bisexual, like flag
I didn't
or whatever
even think about
in
it.
general?
Like, yeah, like bi or pan.
Split her in two.
Oh!
It's the lovers, two characters, and this gang is called the Stereo Lovers.
The faces were like the yin and yang.
Mm-hmm, yeah. There was initially a white and black mask, and now they each have a different mask.
Okay. But like, I'm a Taurus, and Taurus. The personality associated with Taurus, people who were born under that sign, are like hella stubborn and like really close with like nature and things, and like those are the things that I identify with. So those are the things that whoa, what?
That's what the initial beginning there was telling you. When they were snapping their fingers, the world behind them was changing.
So who do I need to? Is that ramp gonna be there? Okay. Wow, I hate this.
This is one of the coolest levels in the game.
It was.
It's also one of the more difficult ones that I've played.
It is. It's super. Okay. I'm still gonna stay here. Okay. I like this a lot, but it's very stressful.
So notice that there's actually 3 states here. Initially it was only 2 with them snapping, and now when they clap their hands together, that's also one. The one on the right snaps, they clap. The one on the left snaps, they clap. So there's 3 different states that we're going between.
Okay. Oh no. Am I doing this wrong? Should I be doing a different thing? Oh no. No. I want to do it. Can I go this way instead?
Go whatever way you want.
No. Ah! Oh shoot. I was thinking it was gonna be the other side. Nope. Ah.
I've seen some people have difficulty with this one.
Okay, I'm gonna let you do this because I want to see it, but I'm struggling.
You do it, Aidan. What are you so freaked out about? What are you so frazzled about? You can do it.
No, I can't. I keep dying. Does this end soon? Because when I try and go, even if I am anticipating.
Okay, pause for a second. I'm gonna give you a little bit. Remember what I've been saying about the kind of the way that it wants you to feel a rhythm in this game?
Yeah.
Watch this.
Oh, go all the way across. It even has the arrows on the sides that I wasn't paying attention to. Okay. See, I was just trying to duck in and out of the little ones. Oh, I can change it too. How fancy. Thank you. Because we would have been there forever.
The earlier sequence of that level works very similarly too. Before there's even 3 states, there's 2 lanes of hearts.
Yeah,
and you have to switch back and forth.
That I
those
saw
2.
more.
Yeah, but then it becomes a little bit more complicated. But yeah, this whole game you got to kind of figure out this.
The flow.
I've discovered that when you're trying to think about it and figure it out, it doesn't work as well as when you just try to just jam with the music. As silly as that sounds.
No, I get you. This aesthetic is good
This
stuff.
is probably my favorite stage in the game so far.
So now we're definitely getting more of the pop.
I haven't looked up the lyrics for. Well, I've only played a couple of stages that actually have lyrics so far. Anyway, I looked up the lyrics for.
Oh, I have Big Sword too.
This is very much kind of in rhythm though here though.
Sorry.
Now mash. Yeah, you're good. You're good. The rhythm on that one is a little bit different.
Okay, so it wasn't just me being like real slow.
No. Some of these are definitely yes, but it was also just that the rhythm was a bit off from the previous ones that you'd seen there. Sometimes it does take a little bit of rote memorization to remember where these are coming up, like right now. You got that one perfect. There you go. I thought that one might get you because it comes out really fast. You were ready for it. This game, this part in particular reeks of...
No!
A lot of this, obviously, where they talked about, like, they wanted to do, like, biker gang, people with animal masks. I'm not going to talk about the specific points of inspiration, because you can go and read interviews with the developers where they talk about where this stuff came from. This, in particular, screams of somebody watched way too much of Final Fantasy VII Advent Children, the movie. Because there's this level in particular feels a lot like a motorcycle chase from that part of the game. They've decided they can't stab you, so they're just going to take out the road.
Okay, so now I just have to like bounce back and forth between the broken pieces.
Yeah, you're
See,
good.
that's what I was like, what do I do? They broke the road. Did their swords just become a plane?
Can't catch them now.
Oh, yes, I can. Oh, this is one of the up and down ones. And it goes the wrong way.
Oof.
That was close because I wasn't paying attention. I was trying to do other things. I don't know. Okay. Oh. Okay, yo. Break that hard. Hey, again, even though we died some.
So the narrator always says different stuff on the levels when you beat the hearts, but for whatever reason on that one, she says, "Sayonara, wild hearts."
Okay.
I really like that. If we have time, that's the stage I'm going to go back and replay because I love that stage. But this is I have not viewed further than this, other than like I kind of skimmed somebody else's videos of this stuff. I've only seen a couple of pictures. I forget the hermit's deal. I think it's mostly like, you know, I mean, as it's the insular, it doesn't want to go outside that much. Kind of lives in its own world, very private.
I think I used to know so much more about this because, like, my mom, like, is real into it. I don't really know why. Like, not that it's a bad thing, but like she got really into it for a while and like got where people were like weirded out by how like supposedly. Can I go all the way across? Is this Pac-Man?
I don't know. I haven't played this stage, Aidan.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was what we showed in the cutscene. You were kind of coming in and out. Yeah, it is Pac-Man. That's precisely right.
Oh Lord. Okay. Where? Oh Jesus. Okay. I keep going off the screen and not meaning to. Okay, it's fine.
You beat it. Easy peasy.
But like when she was like learning and wanted to practice like reading spreads and stuff, she would do mine, and so I learned kind of some things. Ooh, I feel like this is gonna be pretty too. And so for a while, I knew like the major arcana at least, and I knew like some of the like what the
Desert of Doubts.
What the cups and like there's like two different. I think maybe pentacles and rings are the same, and wands. I don't know. There's like two different kinds of suits you can have, almost where like you when you have playing cards, you have like clubs, spades.
It looks like you gotta turn hard here. You have to drift, it looks like.
Yeah, I don't know.
Are you getting points when you're drifting? There's points coming off of your wheel.
Okay. Did I do that correctly?
Well, that seems like it to me.
Okay.
I haven't seen this before. I really can't say, Aidan. There's a big jump over the side there. This one's giving you a lot more leeway than normal. Pretty wide lane here of stuff going on.
Well, I think there's two.
I mean, there's definitely, it breaks off, I see that,
Oh,
but just in
God.
general, it's really, really wide. Even one road is much wider than normal.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess you're in a wider vehicle than normal, but... One thing I was going to talk about, though, is like the aesthetic of the normal person transforming into the masked hero or heroine or whatever.
Yeah, okay.
I like that stuff in general because I mean, obviously you know that I like Spider-Man a lot.
Yeah.
But like it's part of the reason why I've never been able to because I just didn't like it very much. But it's part of why I even bothered trying to get into Sailor Moon. Yeah. Because like I know like as silly as this is gonna sound and as dumb as the English theme song is, fighting evil by moonlight and seeking love by daylight is
Never
rad.
running from a real fight. She is
I don't care about that part as much. She can run from the real fight all she wants. I like characters who are
I feel
scared
like
and
I'm
don't
not
really
gonna
know what
like
to do
this one,
necessarily.
just based on all of the crap that I'm gonna have to avoid. This one might take a couple tries.
I've seen a tiny bit of footage of this, so I kind of know what you're facing. I don't think it's actually gonna be as difficult as you anticipate, but like I said, I've only seen a few seconds. So.
Ooh.
Is that the world? I think that was the world.
I think it was the internet, maybe.
No, I think it was the card, the world. Aiden.
Oh, sorry.
She put a Game Boy cartridge into her Oculus headset. That doesn't work that way.
I am the Game Boy cartridge.
Yeah, she put it right. She snapped it right in there.
Okay. No, go down.
Aiden, steer.
I'm trying.
Gotta go around this one. Yeah, see, I've seen a tiny bit of footage of this, and I knew that what I'd seen wasn't too fast, but I didn't know how fast. I don't know how fast it will eventually or will not get. So.
Yeah. Okay.
This isn't that bad, Aiden.
Nope.
But no, because I've given Sailor Moon like a shot once or twice because I was hoping that maybe it would get me. And I know that like obviously the original anime is like littered with filler and that it get darker, weirder stuff happens later. But it's just like overall, I just don't really like the tone of that show in particular.
Yeah, if I hadn't gotten into it when I was young, where am I meant to go? All the way down?
Either one, it looks
Okay.
like. I mean, you have options. You're not always on one set path in this. Often you can go one way or the other.
I'm trying to look further than it wants me to look.
Well, then don't, Aiden.
You fight me. If I hadn't gotten into it when I was younger, I don't think I would have liked it as much.
Because you had a friend who gave you like the whole thing when you were like how old?
Let's see. I was trying. I met when I was like 12. I'm trying to go forward also, and I need to not do that.
Yeah, you don't control your acceleration, your forward or your backward. You just need to worry about steering. That's all that matters.
Just stay low. Just
Well, Aiden, sometimes there's things that are low. That's not a permanent solution.
I like that.
Look, you can stay low or you can stand tall, Aiden, as we learned from Tall Girl.
What if it changes again? Okay. No! I don't like this. How do I tell where it's gonna be? Okay. No, it's gonna. Okay.
Well, this soundtrack feels very much like one of the main themes of the original Tron. Obviously, there's a lot of Tron inspiration all over this with the just with the general aesthetic and also with the motorbike appearing underneath you. But this track in particular is very much like the going into the computer world track from the original soundtrack. It looks like it turns semi-transparent before it transforms it. There's multiple states.
Was that it?
It looks like that's you. You found yourself.
No rank.
You crashed into a lot of walls. To be completely fair to the game, Hermit 64. That is not
like
a
Mario 64.
That is not a 64-bit. Those are not 64-bit graphics. I don't know what those were.
Anyway, my mom does the tarot things.
No, she did, not so much more recently.
Yeah, that's. Well, I don't know. She, I think, like last Thanksgiving-ish, got them out and like did a reading to see if me and the current BF were like compatible or some.
Of course.
Yeah. And I don't even think it like answered it. Like it gave him like answers about like his job or something. Okay.
Yeah, all that stuff is baloney.
Yeah.
I mean, it can be read however you want it to be read. Though, is the problem. It's like, who even cares? You just make it up. I could read stuff right now and make it up, and it's just as valid as anybody else's interpretation.
Okay.
As long as I do a little bit of research and understand all the different cards. I know that there is an effect on, like, you know, upright or downright, the order that they're drawn, their position on the table. I know that kind of stuff still factors in, but it's like, it's still so much of a just make it whatever you want. It's all just.
And that's kind of what I was getting at with like the like zodiac stuff and the horoscopes. Oh, I can shoot things now. That's helpful. Or otherwise I would have nowhere to go. Can I just stay right here?
Possibly. Maybe there's stuff you can't shoot, I don't know. Looks like it shoots in different angles, so you're gonna have to adapt to that. It's okay sometimes. The I mean, I like tarot cards and fortune telling from a storytelling standpoint. I just have no reason to put any kind of, even if I wasn't, you know, even if I didn't have, you know, other reasons to believe that it was nonsense. Like, it's too loose.
Yeah.
It's too crazy for me to put. It's too all over the place for me to put any legitimate stock into it.
Yeah.
But I like it from a storytelling standpoint. I like it, and I like it being used for character archetypes too. That's always fun.
Yeah, and I like the. Okay.
Aiden, you played Undertale. You can do this.
Do you remember how bad shoot?
Yeah, I remember how bad you were at Undertale.
Okay.
But I don't know. I would just really like. I don't know. I've thought about a lot if I were to do something like it, how I would do it, because I like the structure and style of teenage hero dealing with real world problems, sneaking out at night to do crime fighting and saving the world stuff. But for the most part, the only format I've really found it in where I really enjoy it is in Spider-Man, and even then it's pretty limited to like some of the movies and the Ultimate Comics that I own, because I'm not Ultimate Comics as an adjective, like, oh, they are the Ultimate Comics, the literally Ultimate Spider-Man line of Spider-Man comics that is referred to by itself as Ultimate, because it's part of the Ultimate Universe.
I'm having like a hard time like seeing where.
Seeing where what?
Like where, where it was on the screen.
Use your eyeballs, Aiden.
No, there's like a glare.
Where you are?
Yeah.
Oh dear, I see that.
You see what I mean now?
Yeah, you want to switch positions?
No.
We can swap seats on the sofa and it won't be so bad where I am.
No, I'm fine.
All right.
We're through it now. I feel like it would have been more troublesome to try.
And literally nothing's happened yet. You were just a thing floating around on the screen. Looks like you can pick up those hearts after they explode, though. They leave behind a little heart when they explode, so I bet you can pick that up.
Yeah, but then I
see it's moving you out of the way of the other ones.
Yeah, but it's making me nervous, because then I have to move. Oh, we made a heart with our hands. Now
what are we doing? Oh, it's shooting missiles at you.
Oh!
You played Undertale, you can do this. This is like the boss fight with the dummy. It's fine, Aiden, you can figure it out.
No, I can't.
Yeah, you can. You got it. It's easy. Easy peasy.
Ah, they're sending hearts, but then it's hitting me.
Aiden, the hearts aren't hurting you. It's the missiles that are firing.
No, I know, but where are the hearts where I still got hit?
You follow them. Go through them. Now go up. See? Now go left.
I still got hit.
You doing the sound effects for the missiles right now? Is that what I'm hearing?
No, it's just me being frustrated and scared. Oh no! See?
You can do it, Aiden. You have to believe in yourself.
Come get me.
See, it's a very simple rhythm to get into.
I know.
Looks like you gotta wait for a second, let them come towards you first, because you're so close to the top of the screen there. Not that one, I mean that last one where you keep getting hit on the top. I feel confident that you can do this, Aiden. I don't understand how this VR contraption works at all, though. I might put a Game Boy cartridge into a VR
No, I hit it.
headset.
I'm hitting it before it's even like circling in.
I'll hang back then, I think. This is the key here. Because it's so close to the top of the screen this time. I think hang out when you get up, hang out in this corner for a second. Let them come towards you. Okay. Oh.
Okay.
All done.
I still got bronze.
You were right there at the end, too.
Okay.
That last one that was messing with you. So that wasn't too bad.
No.
All right, now we got the
Is
final
this-
levels that I don't think I've seen any footage of.
Is
so.
this like a one person? No heart. Okay, so that was the whole.
That was
She
the
was
Hermit
just a
64.
one
She was
person-
just by herself, hanging out there.
Okay.
She was a hermit. She didn't have friends.
Oh.
I don't know. I haven't gotten this
I mean,
far.
it makes sense.
Ocean of Death.
Oh, great.
So we're on to the end. This was the big bad one, and then the other ones were the supporting bad ones. The star indicates optimism, hopefulness,
Ow.
I believe.
It indicates a boat.
I guess in this case, I suppose that's true. I suppose if you were in the ocean, a boat would indicate optimism and hopefulness. You gotta ride that wave all the way up there to get that one. That's difficult.
Oh god, oh god, oh god.
Hey, nothing's happening. You're just in the water. There's literally nothing here that can hurt you, I don't think.
The waves are making me nervous.
It was relaxing and it lifted you up in the air. It wasn't bad.
I don't know.
Didn't do anything to you at all. That could probably hurt you, though.
Oh.
Those whirlpools.
Oh.
Right next to them to get the points, though.
Yeah. And there's a little silver thing in that one, but I didn't get it.
That's okay.
Got lots of those though.
You don't have to get it perfect the first time. Except in real life.
Except on this waterfall? What do I do?
I think it's just part of the game, Aidan.
I don't
The
like
flow of the music is now to fall. No, we did the tower earlier, though. This doesn't feel very optimistic or hopeful to me at all.
Was it upside down? I wasn't paying attention. If the card is upside down, it means the opposite.
I think they've all been upright so far.
Okay.
I think everybody thinks everything's been upright. What is this? What are these fascinating noises that you're making?
I mean, after the Aidan experiences whatever Kingdom Hearts video, I feel like people should expect noises from me. Oh god. Oh Lord. It's fine.
I imagine this is probably the last subspace one because there's only one. I mean, just from seeing like the art,
Yeah.
I know there's only one more like gang thing we have to do. So I imagine all these final levels are like just kind of dealing with this last area and last gang member, and then it's probably done.
Uh-oh. Transonic gravity.
We only got 4 left, but I think we should come back and deal with this one on the next episode, depending on how I wind up cutting this.
Okay.